Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles and the UL Monroe Warhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with Georgia Southern's head coach before the game. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they can put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So the Warhawks offense who will have the football first. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Looking downfield, it's Graves. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Powers through the defender. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Ready. 20.
Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Finds his man. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Makes the catch, and he's free. Inside the scoop, and scored. Touchdown, Eagles. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. There he goes. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Warhawks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Running inside, it's Westbrook. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Graves. Bringing the heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They're going to get another chance after throwing the ball away. That roughing the passer call quite fortuitous for this offense. Going to run it. It's Westbrook. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now on the counter. Might have a chance. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the one. The Warhawks trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Great job by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Eagles offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. What a game he had last time out. Found Pater 3 times, just under 100 yards in their win. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Todd. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Larson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. On the option. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. Finding some room. At the 20. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. That keeps the running game churning, pickup of 5 to the 23.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. To the air, it's Graves. Quarterback extends the play. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now on second down. The corners are walked up tight. On the ground with the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Warhawks send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Off play action on first down. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Larson. And he'll be brought down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. First play of the period, first down here. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Quarterback keeps it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the clock stops for an injured player on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Eagles come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles. Got to go through people. Whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Got the quick completion. He breaks a tackle, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Takes a handoff. It's Westbrook. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Trying play action. Makes the grab down the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running.
Got a little grass. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Graves. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it to him on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. A 1st down for the offense. Now on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Second down coming up. Unloads quickly. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. They want to run this quarterback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Wide receiver going in motion. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And the try is no... Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. The run inside. It's Westbrook. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Wants to throw. It's Graves. Buying some time. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall, now 3rd and 10. Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Warhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Unloads to the right. This time it's complete. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Here we go. Ready to go.
To the air on second down. With the catch, it's Phillips. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left. Breaks into the open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on third down. Touchdown, Eagles! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with a look at Wisconsin in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Badgers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Malone Stadium. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Georgia Southern's head coach told me at the half, he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They're dealing with a second and long. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO. They were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. They'll run the option, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Here comes the option. He's not going to get there. The defense with sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. They'll run this play from the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Warhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Gonna take a shot. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Warhawks!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacks on the extra point. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Back to the ground game on the left. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The give on the inside. Makes a man miss. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to pass. It's Graves. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll run it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. A small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Throws for the tight end. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. And when he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Hard-hitting tackle.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to...
Turning it on! He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Warhawks want to crank the tempo.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are...
Maybe some room here. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Graves. Fires to the middle, and he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Ware. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Warhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The lone back's got it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll try it again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Complete on 3rd down. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Big guy smells it. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. 2nd and goal for this offense. To throw, it's Graves. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, UL Monroe! And they take it in for 6 more points. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. There he goes. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Fighting off the defender. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run it to the right side. Here's a little room there. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game,